Now I would like to talk on executive summary. The purpose of this proposal report is to propose on food delivery service at Unimap hostels. There are 100 respondents who respond to our survey. It consists of 50 males and 50 females. Based on the survey, we have identified problems and also the solution to their problems. The problem that they are facing, number one, is lack of food variety. Number two, the students have insufficient time due to packed schedule. And number three, uh, the cafeteria always crowded during peak hours. And lastly, overpriced foods. Based on these problems, we have overcome it with proposing the solutions also. So the solutions are, number one, we can provide food variety, which means we can provide a variety of food choices. Number two, we can give a fast delivery process. Number three, order can be made through online. And lastly, affordable service charge. Based on the survey, majority of the respondents strongly agree that online food delivery service should be implemented. So we believe that online food delivery service should be implemented because it gives simplicity, it is more secure, and lastly, it will help to grow students' health. And lastly, it will help them to grow healthier.
Now we go to introduction. This proposal is to make good food available at one's doorstep. We started an online food delivery service at Unimap Hostel. The service will be available at whole hostel in main campus, which is PF1 and PF2. The service supposed to help students with food delivery that we call COD, which is cash on delivery. Students can order their favorite food following easy steps. They can choose many foods of his choice and go through all the food items it provides. Then they can select the food items and add them to cart. Now they have to proceed to payment. Now they can enjoy their favorite food without ever leaving their room. Many students lack of time and exhausted because daily routine. The service can help them to save time and make them easily in daily routine. The service can help them to save time and make them easily in daily routine. From this project, we hope to build a revolutionary food delivery service.
Hello, my name is Chin Ren Xiang, and my matrix number is 1ik1110731. I'm here to present the methodology. First of all, survey will be used to collect information in this proposal report. 100 respondents are randomly selected, and 50 of them are male, while other 50 of them are female. The respondent age range are between 19 to 60 years old. Surveys goes into school and programs in the Unimap main campus. The survey contains about 25 questions, and the questions divided into few sections. The first is general overview, and then is individual opinion, and last is respondent information. There are three types of questions. The first is dichotomous questions, and then is semantic differential skill, and last is close-ended questions.
Hi, my name is Najwa Shafika from RK08. I am going to present the problems that faced by students that leads us in proposing this food service. From my side, there are 5 problems, and from the bar chart we can see that most of the students agreed with this problem. So the first problem is transportation. Most of Unimap students don't have their own transportation. This is because they are using bus as their main transportation for classes. The second problem is finding suitable time to go out. So most of the students are very busy with classes, and also they have tons of assignments and works to do. So they don't have free time to go out and buy some food. The third problem is variety of food. As we know, the cafeteria in Unimap is lack of variety. So it makes the students to lose their desire when they go to the cafe and see the same menu every day. The fourth problem is overpriced food. Some of the food in cafeteria is overpriced, and sometimes the prices are not fixed and not affordable. So students prefer outside food, which is more affordable and more tasty. And the last problem is crowd during peak hours. Peak hours are usually during lunchtime and also dinner time. So students always end their class at maybe around 6 to 7 p.m. If they go to the cafeteria during the hours, the cafeteria is very crowded, so they have to wait for a long time for their food. That's all from me. Thank you.
There are 6 solutions for the problem, which is number 1, deliver the food in front of the student rooms. This is to make it easier for the student who want to eat outside but don't have vehicle. For the solution of number 2, fast delivery process. This is because the student tend to have limited time because of works and things to do, so the delivery food must be fast and efficient. The solution for the number 3 is provide variety of food and restaurant for the student to choose. For the solution for the number 4, affordable service charge. Because of not all students have a lot of money to spend on food, so make the service charge affordable. Solution for the number 5, can make it order through online. This is to make sure that every student easy to access and to get food for their own. Lastly, for the solution for the number 6, accepting online transfer as medium of payment. This is to make sure that every student can take their food without having to queue, to avoid congestion. So the final result that we gather from the survey state that the majority of female students clearly agree that can make order through phone is most suitable, while the majority of male choose provide variety of food and restaurant for students to choose an affordable service charge. That's all.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Shakir and I'll be talking about the benefits of food delivery service for Unimap. There are a lot of benefits, but I've compared to 3, which is simplicity, safety and also health. Food delivery service. Students that are using our services can order their food at any time and anywhere they want. They also can use 2 types of payment, which is cash and online banking. This will make the payment more easier and smoother. Students will save the times and energy and can use it in something more beneficial. Safety. Safety is a very crucial point where students tend to go outside of Unimap to buy their foods. So this can trigger their safety. So we are here to offer where we go outside and buy the food for you guys, and you guys just stay at home and wait for us to drop your food in front of your doorstep. Health. Health is very important. As we all know, Unimap do not offer that much variety of foods for students. It's sad, but it's true. So this can make students lose their appetite and also make them stressed. As you all know, nowadays, illness that kill most of people is not heart disease or kidney failure. It's actually mental illness. So that's all. Okay, now we are going to talk about the management. So there are two types of organization involved in Fox Unimap, which is university and also company. So for university, the most important is the Department of Student Affairs and Alumni, or HEPA. This is because they're going to help us in financial supports and also the students' data. Other than that, they also help us for getting the permission from the Unimap board. Other than that is the Students' Representative Council and the Residential College Representative Council, where these two organizations are going to help us in promoting these services to the students. The company that involved is restaurant and also Socksmart. Socksmart is the company that are going to provide us the thermal bag that make us easier to transport the food and make it stay warm or stay cool. So now we are going to talk about cost. There are two types of costs. First one is item, the second one is the service charge. So for item, we're not using a lot of item, we are just using the thermal bag. So it costs 200 ringgit per unit. So for 10 unit, it will only cost us 2,000 ringgit. So for the service charge, there are two types. First one is individual and the second one is group. For individual, it will cost just 50 cents per kilometer. The second one, group, it will just cost 10 cents per kilometer. Can you imagine how cheap is it? That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fidal Maisa, and I'm going to present to you about the conclusion of our project, which is the food delivery service in Unimap. The food delivery always has risks to consider. First, one could argue about the food safety. Most common concern is about maintaining the correct hot and cold holding temperatures of the food which is being delivered. This may seem negligible to some consumers, but this is important as it portrays whether one is a good delivery service or not. There are many ways to solve these problems, but food delivery service unit could only afford an average hot and cold food holding cabinet and appropriate delivery bags to keep the food at the temperature which it is supposed to be, and hence help to protect the food quality and texture. Since the food delivery service unit accepting online payment, there have been issues about the student privacy data shared. Sensitive data including credit card number is transmitted and frequently stored often across multiple networks and systems. This issue is inevitable considering food delivery service Unimap is a non-established small business and incapable of creating a high-level defensive system against data breach. Fortunately, food delivery service Unimap came out with an idea of an agreement before online payment being made. This agreement basically stated that the consumer's data is being shared and the consumer is agreed to do so in order to complete the payment. Moreover, food delivery service also invests in cybersecurity insurance as a protection against unforeseen events. This insurance can help food delivery service to pay compensation to the victim of the data breach. In conclusion, this program succeeds at its objective, which is to provide nutritional food for the students and eliminate the reason to skip meals and eating innutritious food. This program also aiming to help students with financial problem, which is why the menu is economical but delicious. This will eventually helping them to reduce their financial burden. Lastly, this program will also help students to reduce their wasted time of queuing and waiting for the food because this program provided food delivery to their dormitories. Thank you.